What's up, everybody? We're back with some more Monster
Train!
Today, we have only a few combinations left, and then we're gonna check out some of these new guys we've unlocked.
Yeah.
We can look. This champion,
This is just a 530.
yeah.
Apply +2 power and draw one next turn.
And he's a chunky boy. It takes up 3 spots.
Ooh, but he starts big,
Yeah.
so.
And he's got root seeds. It's just
Them root seeds look good.
stronger and draw. Huh? Okay, so, but,
we're going to start Stygian.
and Stygian and Hellhorn is not a combination that we have done yet.
That's true.
So,
Yeah, no wins yet.
we're up to Covenant rank 4. Minor bosses have increased attack.
Okay, that's not so bad. So this should unlock our Stygian second hero, and if we play our cards right, we might even unlock Umbral in the same run.
We shall see.
I don't remember. This one we have to play spells or creatures to get the next one.
I don't know.
Alright, we'll just play then. Whatever.
Vent, that's a new card. Deal 2 times damage to enemy units.
Oh.
2x damage.
2x damage,
not
right.
2 times damage. Okay.
Okay. Flash Freeze is just a 1 mana, deal 3 damage, and apply Frostbite 8.
Which is significant. And then...
Now, yeah, the thing with the Frostbite, remember, is that means they're going to take a ton of damage when they move the floor.
Yes. You just take 1 damage per sec at the end of the turn.
Right.
So it's not when they move floor.
Well, yeah, but the turn's going to end. They're going to do the combat, and then they're going to move up the floor, and then they'll take the Frostbite damage.
Yeah. But for bosses.
For bosses it's different.
Yeah. And I don't know if they move and then take frostbite damage. I'm not sure if it works that way. Artifact.
Guild Marker is such a good start. So is Lightstone Casing, but I think Guild Marker is...
Yeah, well, we'll definitely make use of this. We'll only maybe get use out of this.
Yeah, because of the way that we play.
We are, Umbra is very spell-focused, but, I mean, this means that we can, yeah, the Stygian...
Very spell-focused.
Mer people.
Yeah. But the Guild Marker is just good for everything, so...
So, we'll do that.
Alright, so what do we got for our upgrades here?
Alright. So, I think we go Frostbite, right?
You want to try a Frostbite thing?
Yeah, last time we did a lot of this.
So
but we already got Frostbite cards.
Yeah, that's true.
Why not just...
lean into it? Yeah.
Yeah, let's just go full Frostbite.
Alright.
Okay. So Spikes 3 for an additional reward.
Forged Disciples have a lot of health. Spikes 3 could hurt quite a bit.
Yeah, and we don't really have a means of healing.
And it's only 75 gold, and we did take the ability to decrease the market costs. I think we let our first fight be nice and simple. I think Spikes 3 before we've had any chance to upgrade our deck could be a little too much to handle. Okay. It'll probably be fine, but I say we play it safe.
Yeah. So I guess we're just gonna...
keep in mind that if you put him there, he's probably going to... No, he won't die, because I guess only going to do 2 damage.
Yeah, and...
But that's still half of our champion's health.
So we'll just do a little bit of...
Yeah, can we...
Yeah, there's no way I can... We can do a lot of damage to him, but we can't kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might as well do that.
And then that guy is going to die. This guy is...
So he does take the 10 first. Okay. Alright, so we should probably torch... Well, we definitely need to put a train steward on that bottom floor.
Yep.
Should we just torch the ferry to get our money?
Yeah, sure. I like money. And then we can vent. Oh, that does both units. That's actually even better.
It's to enemy units. Yeah, it's the whole floor.
So it's either do that and take out the healer,
And do a little bit more damage to the Disciple.
Or set up a Trained Steward.
I think the Vent is probably fine.
Or I can do that, do 30 damage to that, and then it'll take the frost damage, and then that will die.
Yeah, but it'll still die anyway, because it'll take 10, and then it'll take 9 next turn.
Yeah.
And then if it happens to somehow survive, it'll then take another 10, so...
So putting it up here will mean that the healer next turn will be taken care of.
Yeah, again, or you could Vent now and take care of the healer now.
Yeah, but then this way, I at least have a Trained Steward set up.
A wounded Trained Steward.
Yeah, but it's still something.
Okay.
It's something where...
And also, no, he's not going to take out the healer. Because he's going to hit that guy first. It's like, that will certainly work. Again, not that it matters. The healer can get all the way up to the dang crystal.
Just come on down, Trained Stewards. The final wave.
Yeah, just a Vent and we win.
I'm gonna win harder. And... yeah, that frostbite stacking up that's gonna be a lot of damage, I can already see. So it's just a matter of keeping him safe and sound.
Yes.
Let's see. Apply spell weakness 1 to an enemy unit for free without stuff going away. That seems really good.
That does seem pretty good.
See, that's strong. This one's also strong.
We did the Crypt Builder already. I think Energy Cycle will probably be fine, although...
Because that will also... I think that will double the Frostbite on the Frostbite spell.
No. Spell weakness is the next time they're hit by a damaged spell.
They take that much damage again.
Right. The Frostbite
is Frostbite considered...
Frostbite's a debuff.
Yeah, okay, fine.
It's like, it might let them take like double Frostbite if we use a spell that then gives them Frostbite. I don't know. But
it's up to you. I like it, but you seem less impressed.
No, I think it's just fine. I think we go ahead. I'm super down for taking it. We just want to make sure that we have something like
and more vents,
because we can throw down that 0 cost spell weakness and then hit a full power vent, doing double damage.
Yeah, well, I mean, a full power event still isn't that impressive as far as actual damage is concerned.
That's true.
We already have 2 vents, and then it's just a bunch of imps. I actually kind of say skip here.
Yeah, I'm down.
That was an unimpressive setup there. All right, so we got
upgrade our units or upgrade our spells.
I think I'm team right. Where are you at?
Yeah, I think I like right. And I'm kind of hoping that for that spell upgrade that we could get the thing that just puts it back on top of the deck.
Well, hello there.
Sweep with Frostbite 3.
That is sort of what I was hoping for.
We can get nope, not Eternal Stone. That's not the one I was thinking of.
Let's see. Well, I can give something plus 20 magic power and plus 1 cost, but not consume.
That's true.
Giving plus 20 magic power to something like a vent seems like it would be pretty good.
That is true.
Because that's just, everybody is going to take minimum 20 damage.
Yeah.
It'll cost 1 plus X.
Unless, because if we had taken the thing that puts 3 things on there,
then we could have gotten
all 3 and just been like, hey, this vent is strong. But even if we just took a vent and put the consume plus 20 power and consume, I think it's still worth it.
Alternatively, we can do something like a flash freeze, just because it's nice. Like obviously it's a better torch in the fact that it doesn't specifically say front enemy unit. It's whatever unit.
Yeah.
So it's targetable. Obviously this is just hits everybody, which is nice, but the X costs can be somewhat complicated.
It can be. But
I
think that even if we're giving a spell plus 20 magic power, even if X is 1, that's still a very strong event.
Okay, so is that what you want to do?
That's what I would do. I would say a Surge Stone on a vent is a great way to go. And then if we wanted to Eternal Stone it,
yeah,
we can.
Because I would rather be able to do that multiple times, even if it costs a little bit more.
Okay.
And then if we down the road we find the artifact where things cost, we get an extra upgrade slot.
Yeah.
Then we can Emberstone it and then just.
And then since it's only 15 gold, we want to just throw an Emberstone on something, just to.
Probably one of the flash freezes.
Either one of the flash freezes, or even
obviously not a torch.
Even the Guardian's Amulet. It's a 3 cost.
I think I want to get rid of the Guardian's Amulet because I don't think we're going to be doing too much discarding, and it's so expensive. I think pouring upgrades into it, I'd rather just throw it away.
Okay, I'm down with putting that on a flash freeze.
Because we will be using flash freezes a lot because we're going hard. Then do we go all in with getting rid of all of our money?
Oh, well, if we want to get rid of a bunch of our money to purge something, I think that would be okay. For a second, I was like, hey, we don't want to re-roll. We wouldn't have any money left over to.
So then do we get rid of a train steward, or do we get rid of I think we get rid of this.
I think we get rid of the
steward.
amulet first and foremost.
Yeah, let's just.
If we're not going to do it, let's just get rid of it, because it's.
I'm sure people are like, oh my god, what have you done? It's the best card in the game, but it's not what we're doing.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think it's the best card in the game. But
Enemies have extra armor, but we get an extra draft afterwards.
That seems pretty good.
It's true. Armor 10 is rough, but I think we can handle it.
Okay.
Let's find out. So again, worst case scenario, we can ignore that priest.
Boom. And we're gonna put you
in front because she's got more health.
And then we're gonna put you here.
Just go full on.
Yeah, because I'd rather him take hits than anyone else.
Sure. And then set up a train steward on another floor.
Yeah, because these guys are gonna get frostbit.
Yeah.
So I'll just get him ready to go.
Oh no.
Okay. Like so we could do a big boy vent. Take those guys out.
I think that torching that top row is not a bad. Or either that or the train steward on the top row is not a bad idea, just to get that extra money. In fact, the train steward on the top row is probably the best option.
Yeah.
For that top.
So we'll do that, and then we could just explode this just to make sure that it's fine, or we can explode this.
Yep.
Exploding this is probably
the better one, probably.
But we should actually flash freeze something first because we don't need the extra.
That's true. We can do that. We can do that vent for 1.
Yeah. So
oh no, we can't do that vent for 1.
Why not?
Because we made it expensive. If we do that vent for 1, it's going to deal 2 times 0.
No, it's gonna do. It'll do a minimum of 20 damage. It'll do 0 plus 20 damage, from what I understand.
I don't know. I read that as 2 plus 20 times X.
I mean, this is early enough where if we're gonna find out, we should find out now.
That's true.
So I think we flash freeze this guy because he's keeping this guy alive, and without him, this guy just dies. So I'll do that, and then yeah, 20 damage.
Okay.
Like I suspected.
So it's not doing 2 plus 20 times X, it's doing 2 times X plus 20, which is not nearly as good as I thought.
No, oh, you thought it was doing something crazy.
Yes.
Oh, no. It's I see where you're what you're thinking now, because I was confused as to how you were getting it wrong. But no, it just does 20 extra damage to whatever it was doing before.
Ah, well.
Let's see.
Well, the only unit there is that guy on top. We can frozen lance him a couple times to make sure he's dead and stays dead, and then put down the other steward somewhere.
Yeah, put the other steward like there.
Yeah, and then just double frozen lance him so he's dead before he attacks. Don't even need to double it.
Yeah, I was gonna say double what? I am concerned about the longevity of our man with the plan here.
It's true.
I mean,
So
we can really flash freeze the bejesus out of this guy, though.
It's true. It's like, because the alternative is we could just vent that bottom floor, but I don't think we necessarily need to.
Well, I think we flash freeze vent, because a one cost vent will take care of these guys.
Well, it won't.
And
It'll be a 2 cost vent, because
Well,
that one flash freeze costs 0. Oh well, but it is X minus 1, right?
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Boom. Boom.
Frostbite for days.
And then
Boom.
yeah, just boom.
And
now everyone dies.
Yes.
This is the room of death.
Oh, which means he kills our floor and then tries to leave, but frostbites to death.
Yes. It was very cold. Let's see. It's like we're not like mollusk mages are good, but it's not on theme.
Correct.
It's not frosty.
Yeah, we don't necessarily need to bloat the deck.
And we don't even need another energy siphon because the one doesn't go
should
away.
be fine.
So yeah, I think
I'm okay skipping that, I think.
It really is like you want vents?
Yeah.
Tender with 4 to 5
5.
because some of our guys are a little squish.
It's true.
But I'd rather just get a better unit.
Yeah, I'm okay skipping again, I think. It seems sad, but
Hey,
another Cold Kalia.
We'll definitely take you.
Cold Kalia. Cold Silly.
Okay, so we got a duplicate and an unnecessary heal.
Which I don't think we have anything that really desperately needs a duplicate just yet.
Yeah.
So
this
that
is
side to
a forge, a hellhorn, and then both sides have a cavern.
Yeah.
So you say left?
I say left. Grab that cavern first to see what happens.
Look, I think banner first, then cavern.
Okay.
Then. Hey, steelworker.
Yeah, steelworker is nice and safe.
Yeah, that's good to keep everybody alive. The train stops near some familiar crystals. The Covenant Memorial in the middle is refracted twice by the crystals surrounding it. One larger, one smaller. In front of each, there are markings for a creature to stand and receive the remaining energy.
Grant a unit with +2 weight, but 30 and 30.
He becomes a very chunky boy.
Very chunky boy.
Or just make one unit tiny.
Well, unfortunately, I don't think that make a unit cost 1 helps us yet.
I mean, it's okay. Like making the steelworker cost 1 so he could fit just about anywhere.
Oh. That was for some reason
size.
I was thinking it was cost.
No.
No, yeah, size. Ooh, yeah, making that steelworker cost.
Yeah.
Making that steelworker small is not bad. I mean, we can already fit Titan's Bane, a Titan's Bane, the Titan's Bane, the Siren, and the steelworker there.
Yeah.
But if we make him smaller, we can potentially fit other things.
Yeah. Or alternatively, we make him smaller, and then we can take one of those, make him a little bit bigger and super chunkier later, and then he goes back to being 2, but with much better stats. If we wanted to go that route.
That's true.
So I definitely think he's the guy to make tiny. I think making somebody too bigger is way too much.
I think so. I think for what we're doing, yeah. I think that there are certain builds that can be done with that. Certain things that can be done. Like, there's a little part of me that's just like if we were doing the demon one and you could make our champion be a 3...
Champions can't be upgraded.
You could on that one.
On this one, are you sure?
Well, at least on the minor refraction you could.
Well, that was just looking at my deck.
Oh. Well, never mind then.
I'm gonna say, look, if I click on this, champions can't be upgraded.
That makes more sense.
So, Steelworker.
Oh, that does take up.
It does.
Slot.
But like
I
was saying,
think it's still worth it.
Like if we can make him like, give him the thing that makes the the big and chunky, he'll be average size but with chunkier stats. After a tiny spark of light and a faint squeak, your ally steps away from the crystal much smaller than before. They're so small, in fact, that you almost missed them entirely before returning to the train.
Nice. He's a tiny steel worker.
He's a widow boy.
He's a little boy. Now let's upgrade him. Upgrade a unit with can't gain armor 2. Ooh, upgrade a unit with endless.
Endless can be good.
Endless can be very good. Endless on... How much do we need endless on the units we have, though?
Unfortunately, it's not really good for the units that we have. Endless is really good on something that has like a come into play effect. Like imps.
Yeah.
Endless imps are really good. But you don't really have that. I'm almost tempted to reroll.
Just straight up reroll?
Yeah.
Yeah, rage isn't what we really need with this.
Incant armor 2 is not bad, but it's like it's merely okay.
Yeah, again, if we had a unit that we could be like, this is going to be our tank, our true tank.
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing to put on, just because if we're gonna cast spells on there anyway, just making them tankier.
So, do you object to a reroll?
I don't object. I'm half tempted to just throw the rune stone on one of the sirens anyway. If we're planning on one of the sirens being a front, if that's gonna be our tank.
I mean, I don't know if I'd want one of them to be my tank per se, but
no, that's fair. So we can just pass it then. There are other things that'll be better to put on it.
Yeah, well, let's go for a cheeky little reroll. Let's see.
Okay.
See, now the large stone was what I was talking about for the steel guy. So he'll go back to normal size, but have more attack and much more health. And then he can be kind of a pseudo tank.
That's true.
And then we can give the heart stone to another guy too, just
I think the strength stone on the sirens is a great idea because they have sweep.
Yeah.
So having them do 11 damage to all enemy units is pretty good.
So he'd go back to being a 2 thing, but
then he'd be
a much tankier
25.
boy.
25, 55.
So he can be our tank at least until we find a tankier tank.
That's true.
And it's not like he's taking up any extra space.
Because we just made him smaller.
Yeah.
I think that's fine.
Alright. And then
I think putting the strength stone.
I say we buy both of these. We have $30 and these cost $30.
But yeah, that on one of the ones with sweep.
I'll put them both on the same one.
So just pump
So
that one.
yeah, we'll have one good one. Ready to go.
Now we're
Yeah, we have spent everything. We are spent. Daedalus the Professor. He's got the big
shield bomb
booms.
things.
The big bada booms. Okay.
Well, yeah, and the steel workers are right there. We can just set that up right away.
Boom.
And then just vent them?
I mean, these guys only have 1 health, so I'm going to also place the Train Steward
Put that up on a higher floor.
Do I, or do I want to just...
I think you put that on a higher floor, because I think we want that bottom slot to
be for the cold?
The cold sweeper.
Okay. And then we just go bloop.
Beautiful.
Well,
hey, there's our cold. There's
the one we want. All right.
So that bottom floor is already dead now.
Well, and so is this train steward.
Yeah, because unfortunately he explodes hard, and there's nothing.
Well, no, it just nullifies the next source of damage. So.
Well, yes, but.
And this triggers at the start of this unit's turn.
So we could double Frozen Lance it. That's right.
Sucks because I wanted to get this this other unit going, but I'd rather preserve the train steward.
Sure.
Just.
And hey, we'll do some damage to the boss.
Sweet.
Okay.
So that's gonna hurt.
It will. Maybe.
And there's not a ton we can really do about it, but
I mean, we can't. I can't double flash freeze it, but that's sad.
at that point, I'd just double flash freeze the boss. Let that frost burn. Let that frostbite just start ticking down.
Okay.
We put a frostbite 16 on him. It's gonna take another.
And he's gonna get another 3 frostbite from her.
Yeah. It's like I know that means we'll take a hit from the bomb, but it's fine. Just more train stewards.
I'm debating because I think I want the other
sweeper
cold
there.
sweeper here,
Yeah, that's
which
true.
means that I can't put.
So one train steward on top.
Well, I can't even put one more there because she's a 2-spacer. And so if I put another train steward
Well, that's
there.
why I said on top.
Yeah, well, you said 1 on top, so it's just like, well, I'll put 2 on top.
Well, yeah, but I haven't gotten that far yet.
Was that?
Well, yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Well, it's unfortunate unless we.
I mean, double
torch.
torch. Double torch will work just fine. And then I can vent the bottom just cause.
Yep.
Boom, boom. Saves those guys. Just put that on him for later.
Doesn't. That spell weakness stays until it gets hit, right?
It stays until it gets hit.
Okay.
And then one of those, which will ensure that those guys die.
Yep. That middle floor guy is going to survive, which is really sad.
Let's see.
Yeah, we need to do something about that. Oh, we need to do something about a couple things, unfortunately. That top guy is actually getting through right now.
No, this is fine. Because then we can big boy vent here. But first, let me just keep stacking those up over there for no particular reason.
Sure.
Take this!
It's dangerous to go alone. Oh man, we could have done that on the boss and he could have taken like 000. Yeah, unfortunately the problem with all that, with the spell weakness is just like, sweet, we can hit him with a Frozen Lance.
Well, the idea is we can hit him with the big boy vent if we want to.
Yeah.
But he's already dead, so who cares? Look, we'll just make him dead slightly harder.
Yes. So we want to throw as much frostbite on his butt.
Now he's gonna get very cold.
Yes.
Ooh, that was a lot of frostbite.
Yeah.
Transfer all frostbite on this floor to a unit and then double the amount of frostbite.
That seems...
Or the spike of the Stygian, which is apply
1 sap and 5 times.
Yeah.
1x sap and 5x frostbite.
But
Hoarfrost effigy is potentially a ton.
because what we do is we could set up a lot of frostbite, let those units move, and then, or just, yeah, because all of our frostbite comes from attacks. So actually, I don't know if this is actually that good for us.
Well, some of our frostbite comes from the sweeps and from our
We have a lot of attack based frostbite.
right, but we the problem is we have a bit of both.
Well, we do have some spell based frostbite, but this takes a lot of that frostbite off of units to put it on a different unit.
Right. And then doubles that unit's
and then
frostbite.
double it. So like I said, it can be good.
It can be good.
But it costs 3 and it's a bit situational.
Versus the spike is just we can put a ton of frostbite on one dude right here, right now.
Yeah.
And then it's a consume, so it's out of the deck and not clogging it up. Because you're right, the Hoarfrost effigy costing 3 makes it. We're playing that and nothing else, which.
Well, it's like we can get more energy right now. That's one of the 3 things we could choose, and we can continuously upgrade this so it'll eventually cost 1.
Yeah.
So I'm not as concerned about that. I'm more concerned about. But this is a one and done.
Yeah.
Whereas we can use this multiple times.
Yeah.
So I think this is the way to go, but we have to be careful with it.
Yeah, I mean, same for the other one. It's just the other one is going to be more universally useful as opposed to the Hoarfrost effigy, which will potentially be very strong in the right situation.
Yeah, but in that situation, I think it's going to be stupidly strong.
I agree.
So, what do you think?
Go for it.
Let's see. Strike applies spell weakness 1 with a sweep.
That's not bad,
I don't
but
think
again,
we need it.
We're not doing huge spells, so the spell weakness
Yeah,
is not...
we have a spell weakness card that I can just kind of stack on the boss willy-nilly, but
right.
I don't think we need to focus on it. I don't think we need any of these.
I'm always sad to see that Horned Warrior go, though, because it's just like, that's potentially a ton of combat damage.
It's true, but it's not frostbite.
It's true.
We're trying to...
Sure.
We're trying to theme. I personally... I think
the +1 energy
right now is what we need.
Yep. We have multiple X spells.
Okay, so we got Artifact, Stygian Purge... We have money, spell upgrade, and then useless.
I think we need a purge. We have so much bloat in the deck right now.
So let's look at the artifact first.
Yeah, friendly units get a little bit.
+5 health, that's not bad. Or when you play a spell, spells in your hand that cost less are reduced to 0 cost for the turn.
Do you realize how good that is for us? Because we can play the X spell for, say, 3...
And then just play whatever else.
And then play everything else for free.
That's
assuming that it registers that way. And it's not just like, well, no, the spell cost X. Well, I
mean, there's only one way to find out.
Yeah.
And then I say we get this unit first.
And the Purge. Another Colgalia. Ooh.
Yeah, look. Yeah. More cold.
Alright. So we got stewards that have got to go.
These torches are also garbage, but I think the stewards go first.
I think I agree. 2 stewards. Bye-bye.
And then let's upgrade our champion. More frostbite. Oh, yeah.
Yup. Chillwings 2.
That's a lot of frostbite.
There's still a bit of a glass cannon, though, so we gotta keep them safe.
Well, that's why we shove units in front.
Yep. Non-boss enemy units get multi-strike. Oof.
Let's see. 480, but then can't gain armor 10. And then a 6-2.
6-2 with multi-strike is potentially scary.
That will never live. Never. We have enough
so many
stuff
spells
where that will never survive.
Keep in mind that the other one has Incant. Incant, he gets armor.
Yes.
So that should be okay. Screw it. Do it. We'll be fine.
I'm a little concerned about that.
Yeah, me too. But artifacts.
You're like, I am too, but screw it.
Exactly.
We didn't get our tanky boy.
No, we did not. But we did get our big cold, our big siren, so we can set that up. And then we immediately you want to test the vent to see.
Well, this already costs 0, so I'm considering putting a spell weakness on this bad boy.
And then hit the vent?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll give him 10 armor, but then he'll take
double damage from
that, so I think that's worth it.
Well, then he'll gain 20 armor because he's going to gain 10 armor when we play the vent.
Yes, but he'll take 20 extra damage, so... Yeah.
And then the torch costs 0.
Alright. That said, I'm not going to cast it.
No.
But
that was just that was science. Was what that was important. So yeah, so now we can basically go nuts.
You definitely go here.
Yep. Set up the siren on the second floor.
Yeah.
She's gonna want to be up there eventually anyway, and that'll kill. Wait, will it kill? Yeah.
And I mean, I'm gonna put the train suit in front of her anyway,
just to be super safe.
Keep that protected. Just so it doesn't take damage.
Yeah.
Boop.
And again, technically speaking, we can play the Torch Frost first to make everything else cost 0. But there's nothing to really target.
Yeah.
So yeah, so like we can drop that vent on that bottom floor and then have 2 free frozen lances. So you want to set up the units first and then...
Yeah, this has to go up here.
Yeah. If that's what we want.
Yeah.
That and then the training sword in front, just to... Yeah, 2 free frozen lances. Woof!
That's enough. Okay. Well, they're already dead.
That is unfortunate. Because our anvil is cheaper cards, cost 0. But, I mean, we've also got 4 mana and 3 mana worth of cards to play.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
It doesn't really matter.
All these guys are dead. I actually don't want to cast anything because I'm afraid I'll mess up with the incant. Although,
yeah,
I think...
Hitting that one with a torch wouldn't be terrible. I know he'll gain some armor, but I think it's still... so he's currently surviving.
Well, this does 11 damage. If he gains 10 armor, it's still net positive damage.
Yeah, and he's currently surviving by 1 health. So now he's dead.
Hooray!
Huzzah! Well, that's a whole lot of nothing.
Good talk. We'll just gain that armor real quick.
Vent! Big Mama vent! Ha!
What?
No, still do the Big Mama vent. I'm just curious how that changes. It doesn't change the cost of the other band. It's still X. Okay. I mean, he's already dead, but torch him.
Eh.
And then frost. Jesus.
It gathers steam quickly.
Yeah, it does. You know, our main dude is sitting there just being...
Oh, we're gonna get jack strips. That's always nice.
It's always nice, but I was very tempted to say, we could have just skipped it and got more money.
I'd rather... there's no reason not to take that. That's
it's
just...
fair, it's fair.
Permafrost, apply frozen, yada, silence.
Ooh. I'm personally super interested in that tome.
Yeah. Disables triggered abilities.
It's a permafrost card, so once we draw it, it's literally in our hand until we need it. we come across a floor where everything's got a bunch of triggers that we're like, ooh, this is bad, we can just be like, you know what? Boom. They don't trigger for this turn.
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
Impelate! Let's do it! That's 0 damage. Deal 100 damage to friendly and enemy units.
Says everything on this floor is taking a nuke. That will kill literally everything in our deck.
Yeah. See, but the idea is you have a floor where you don't have anything yet, and you're just like,
yeah,
set that floor on fire.
Yeah. Or again, when we get to the boss and we're just like, spell weakness, 400 piercing damage.
But that said, I don't think we need it.
No, we don't need it.